What's up, Internet? I'm Tashi, and this is Dizzy. Welcome to our podcast called Colorized. Alright, that's enough. So,
shut up! That's the one you're doing?
So,
I don't know.
We have a new host with us.
Yay!
Our best friend, Em, is here with us.
Hello!
Yay!
She's gonna make this podcast just a little bit less awkward, because now it's not just me and Dizzy, because...
Now Tosh and Em are just gonna fight with each other while I make noise.
It's not my fault I'm beautiful, smart, and talented.
Or they make fun of me.
Yeah, we probably will make fun of her a lot, but
Most definitely.
it's all out of love sometimes. So
It's my birthday.
it is her birthday. We are recording all together, and this is the first time we've actually recorded a podcast in the same room
Yeah.
Oh.
We usually just sit
on FaceTime.
with the Discord open and
Yep.
talk
Oh,
about it.
that's...
Don't worry, you'll be part of the group chat now.
Okay.
We have fun.
I'm assuming. I hope so.
I was gonna say, I hope so.
Well, Tasha has fun.
Well,
I have fun singing
sing
my
your
little
little
songs.
songs.
I know.
she just says
I'm
words.
just the soundboard.
Oh, that's okay. Then we don't have to waste time editing special parts. You're just there.
I told her I'm gonna get her a soundboard,
Like
so
the
that-
actual
like an
ding.
actual
I'm
sound.
so
Yes.
excited. I'm gonna literally just bang, 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 bang all day long.
That sounds awesome.
Like a child.
It does sound terrible, but you know what?
And that's a
It's
little
okay.
flavor.
Exactly, that's the point. So, we were talking about previous topics to kind of catch Em up to speed about what we've talked about so far. And just to bring up some previous topics, one of the topics that we talked about was, who's the most overrated musician?
I still stand by my answer.
Can I know your answer?
I don't even think you would know him, but I said Nav because I hate that hoe.
Obviously he's not that overblown if I haven't heard
Right.
it. But I've...
Cause he's not good.
Dang, that's
All
crazy.
right.
Dang, she feels very strongly about this,
I
clearly.
do.
My answer, you probably won't know him either. Playboy Cardi.
I know that one.
He goes.
Like somebody know.
Have you ever heard Playboy Cardi on auto-tune?
No.
Bro, it is.
It would sound exactly like how Aja tries to freestyle.
I promise you.
Stop.
I'm serious.
It is the funniest thing you can hear, because when he does his ad-libs too,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Anyways,
Now I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, of course you are.
I'm sorry.
it could literally be any
I'm
artist
thinking.
that you don't like. I feel like you don't like a lot of the ones I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Riveting.
Who's
Riveting
that
content.
guy? Who's that mumble rapper that's really big? If you say his name, I know it.
She said mumble rapper like there's not mad.
Yeah.
I
Mad
know.
Mad niggas.
We'll start listening to them.
Alright, mumble rapper.
Can you think of any song or any lyric?
Yeah.
maybe?
Can you think of any specific mumble?
Or
that
what
they
he
do?
might look like if you know. I don't know.
You know dang well you don't know what the hell.
Right.
Yeah.
I think in the summer, a while ago, he had a really big song that was on the radio, and it was the only decent one. But he wasn't even rapping; he was just talking. He was supposed to be rapping, but I was like, "You're talking at this. You're just talking."
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't listen to the radio.
I don't either.
I get in my car and
No, it wasn't the radio. Well, it was the radio, but
It was top hits or something.
yeah.
Probably.
Honestly, any mumble rappers, period. I'm just if you just cannot have any type of flow.
Except Lil Yachty's.
Except
I take the
Lil Yachty.
walk.
That's not mumble rap. I knew exactly what he was saying.
I did it.
And it was riveting.
So you did not know what he was saying
That
at
man-
first. You had to listen to it 3
I know
times
he
in a
said
row.
Poland.
She had to ask me what the man was saying.
I think it
I wanted
was-
to confirm that he was saying what I had assumed.
Man said, I took the walk to
Walk.
Poland.
Yeah, like the actual cooking walk.
No,
That's how he pronounced it.
that's not what he did.
That's not the walk he took to the airport.
Yeah,
Sure, sound like it.
awful.
PSA stopping.
Sir.
That's none of my business. You know, now I think about it,
Absolutely divine.
with M on the podcast now, I'm gonna have to censor out a lot more out of pocket stuff.
Oh yeah, we try not to
Purposely.
swear too much, just because.
Don't worry.
Just in case if my mama ever be like, "Oh, what's this?" I don't have to be like,
I think it's already too late.
turn it off.
She'd be like, Aja.
That's the wrong one, baby.
Well,
Well,
I can spin it. Aja, what is this? Why are you doing these little singy songs? You know?
I don't know. My mom kind of is supportive about random things like that. So.
Well, that's because that's how she is on the phone.
Well, yeah, when you're there,
Right? Like she's like censoring herself.
sometimes. Also loves you guys, so
It's her dancer.
big gulp.
Gulp. So, any mumble rapper you say is the most overrated rapper? Or
If they're big,
musician?
yeah, because I'm just like, bro, there's.
What are your thoughts on Drake?
Oh. It definitely makes the list. He really got fruity. I can say that.
I kind of like it.
You like Fruity Drake?
I
There's
think it's just
some-
like funny and it's like good music to just like put on in the background and literally be like, do do do
Like, they
do
can't
do.
see you. I know what you mean.
Maybe one day.
It's just like filler
She said
music, you know? His newer stuff, at least. Because the most recent album he dropped, literally all the songs sound almost exactly the same.
Because
but I'm
they
like,
all sound like
oh.
the Wii Sports fucking menu. Oh, I'm sorry.
It does. Wait, she's right.
It sounds like that, or like not Mario Kart, but the other Mario games, like
What, Mario Party?
yeah, literally like the sports stuff, all that background music, or also like
Oh,
Wii
that's
Sports.
so- maybe that's why I like it so much.
Mario
I mean, to be
Luigi
very,
play
very
tennis.
fair, Wii Sports slaps.
Hey,
It
nah,
does.
I
There's a
think we can all
Hotline
agree
Bling,
Wii
but it's just a Wii
slaps.
Sports, and for the
Hey.
longest, that's all I heard,
Hey,
and I thought that was legit.
Nah, that sounds like it goes crazy.
It does go crazy, but every time I showed to someone, they were like, "Wait a minute, that was the remix?" Like they can't tell the difference,
That's hilarious.
but it's really good.
No.
You go, Drake.
Hold on.
So if when you guys have time, go on
Wait a
YouTube,
minute.
search that up.
Does that
Very
mean
good.
Nintendo got a copyright Drake?
No, it's not from that, but
I know
it's
it's not.
so similar that I'm like, oh,
She said.
I know somebody was.
Also,
probably-
he probably increases their sales from that.
to
So
be very
whatever.
fair, to be
Hey, that's
very
none of my
fair.
business. I ain't got nothing to say about
Yeah,
that.
so definitely him, but like it's like I get it, like I get it, you know.
What are both of your thoughts on Lil Nas X?
I think he's a gay icon. I like maybe 2 songs though,
I
2 or 3.
I do like his personality. I feel like he's like
He's fun, like
He's
he feels
funny.
like a friend.
He's-
an interesting person.
His Twitter
is
yo,
wild.
is crazy.
It is
hilarious.
But that's
wild.
kind of what I mean. Like I kind of like that he's just like I don't give a freak what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do it.
Good save.
But also like,
Sorry, mama.
it's okay.
What
She'll
is it?
understand.
Mama.
Mama, we cannot escape.
We are like a pack of sardines. We cannot escape. We cannot come out.
We trapped up here in his bum bum. What was I gonna say?
Thank you both so much.
You're welcome.
Anywho,
Somebody, please save me from them.
you don't subscribe to any guy that would offer you mercy.
Well, I think so.
Not from us.
Well,
We're
no,
the
because this is my
shackles.
own personal hell.
Aww. You love us enough to put us in your profile. It's kind of pretty.
Tashi is a G. And I say that because he constantly, both of you, but I see him more often. That's the truth.
If you hate me, just say that.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, like, here's a story. Here's an example. One time, Tosh offered me a ride to campus, which was an hour away, and we got there, and as soon as we pulled up, I realized I had forgotten my ID to get into my dorm at my sister's apartment, and the whole ride back, he was like, "You are a dumb. I cannot believe you've done this," but he was like, "I will pick you up tomorrow and we will try again." Like, Tosh will literally like
sweet,
be yelling at me and like calling me the most crazy stuff, but he's like actively doing the nice things still. And I'm like,
actions speak louder than words.
I was about to say, I let my actions speak for themselves.
And I appreciate it.
Meanwhile, I can say whatever I want. I say out of pocket stuff all the time.
That's how I feel, because I'm just like, literally everything that comes out of my mouth, there's no filter. I don't know what I'm saying any more than you do.
No, literally though.
So just like piece it together. Like,
I just think it's so funny.
It's like a murder mystery in my personality. Like, figure it out.
Especially, there have been countless times that Tosh has been like, "You're real stupid for that." Meanwhile, he's like picking me off the floor or like grabbing me by the neck so I don't fall into a hole on the street.
You're like a puppy. Yeah. It's like, you really ate that as I'm taking you to the bed.
He's like...
And like petting you and you're like, it's okay.
It's okay.
You're gonna be okay.
It's okay.
Putting peanut butter on the medication.
Yeah. So thanks, Tosh. I appreciate it.
Just, I'm just a nice person.
Can I ask, since it's my birthday, what you guys' like most fond memory of me is?
Stay birthday.
She really had to look
or
at the
like,
clock.
what is the stupidest thing you think I've ever
That's
done?
a hard question. Don't ask.
Yeah, that's a hard question to ask. Okay, ask what
the other one is a little like,
okay, then what is...
less options.
What is the fondest memory we have of you?
Yeah.
You want to go first now? Because I gotta think about this one. I feel like that's...
It's hard though, because it's like, I feel like every time, especially me, because like I don't live around here and I haven't lived near you for a while, but it's like, I feel like anytime I see you, it's nice.
It is nice every time I see you.
I think every time we meet, we make one of those memories, you know.
I think
maybe Boston.
The
first time in Boston.
I think one of the fondest memories that I have is probably that day me and you went to the gym, and before we got to the gym, your mom
called. My gosh!
And I don't know what her mom was saying.
I don't even remember
I don't know what her mom was saying, but she just started to cry.
In the middle of the parking lot.
In the middle of the parking lot. She starts to cry, turns around.
I know my fondest memory.
And is just like, I want to hug.
I don't even know what happened. I was like in such a good mood, and Tasha was like, "Yeah, let's go." And then my mom calls, and I immediately was like, "Ooh."
I would have been like, "Ooh."
And then she just hugged me, and that was like one of the first times she actually gave me a hug. So I was like, oh my god.
I don't know what. My mom just kept going and going though, and I was like, please, I'm in the middle of the parking lot. She was like, I don't care.
Definitely her. She'd be like, you could be in church right now.
You could be in the middle of class.
Don't care.
Oh my god. No, my fondest memory I think was like the first time you FaceTimed me, and I felt like very touched, but it was weird because
it was
like,
real weird.
Yeah, and it was awkward to begin with, but like after we hung up, I was like, wow, like
that was nice.
Yeah, it was like so nice of her to go out of her way like that, especially since we're not that close. And then
and now
it just kept going. Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, you're like my best friend now. Like that's.
It was cool that the way that
really
happened.
Weird. Like me and quite literally talk to each other like twice a year. But yet somehow we just understand.
We click.
It's so annoying when both of you are talking to me about the other person. I'm like, you have their phone number, right?
Yeah.
Like you can go ask him yourself.
Tell you how many
it's so,
times.
and then I get so pissed off that I just put it in the group chat and I'm like, here.
Literally
talk to each other. What's
like,
wrong with you?
My business right there in the chat.
It's so annoying.
And the thing is, we still don't respond. We just like it.
Or you start making fun of me, and I'm like, what do you mean, bro?
It's just that relationship.
Bro, I don't know. It's like we don't need to. We communicate telepathically.
It's telepathic.
Literally.
It's one of the most annoying parts that neither of you, like, will talk to each other unless I say something.
Be like, man, I really miss this one.
Bro.
It's so annoying.
I miss Tosh so much, blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, yeah, you have his number. And I'm like, yeah, I should text him.
Like, I can never feel bad because I'm like, you literally could contact him in every way. But you don't.
That's because you're one of the, like, connection friends, you know? Like, you're the one, you're like a real estate agent.
Yeah, because I'm like the friggin' IRS being like, hello.
That's not the IRS.
No.
You're just like...
Or the student loan people.
Yes. Relentless.
Like, excuse me.
You will answer.
Mama.
We trapped up in this bomb. And I'm like, Mama.
How?
They want my information, Mama. I don't know. And she don't know either.
There like have been countless times where I've been on the phone with Dizzy and I'm just like, oh, I miss Em. And then she's just like, I'll
put the group FaceTime on and I'm like, talk to each other, please. I have to walk away.
And then we just end up making fun of her.
Yeah, and then I fake hang up and then I'm like, I got bored.
Fake. You really hang up. And then it's just me and Todd being like, she dumb. She hung up. Like she in love with us so bad. And then you actually come back and you're so mad.
And then we just be like, wow, imagine hanging up for attention.
And then you hang up again.
So annoying. I actually like lost my sorry. I lost it last year when both of you guys were like I think all three of us were collectively in just the worst headspace ever. That we all tried talking and you guys just kept like ganging up on me and I was like, I actually don't want to speak to either of you for a long time.
But that's because, like, in the sense, like, we actions speak louder than words. Like, when I'm tight, like, I have to, like, find a victim.
No.
My toxic traits.
They bully me, guys.
So, like, if you don't have thick skin, like, I'm not the friend.
Well, usually I do. That's the thing. But I was like, it's too much.
I think it was all just piling on at that time in our lives.
No, especially because, like, when me and Tosh are in the same mood, it's relentless.
It's awful. It's so awful.
Yo. It's genuine. I will even agree because afterwards I'll be like, "Dang, you okay?"
No,
right.
I'm like, I
remember we were on the FaceTime and I was literally like screaming at both of you. I was like, "You guys are literally so mean," and I'm like trying to be nice to you right now, and then you both were literally you both were just like. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go. I'll see myself
afterwards, like, it was just silence. We were like, well, we don't talk unless you're there.
No, right.
Me and Em were just there like, well, what do we do now?
So
I called Dizzy. I was like, are you okay? And she just
and then I went on a rant. I went on a rant to Tosh, and I was like, get you! I'm gonna get you!
She
I'm gonna put you in a little box.
Was quite upset.
And I'm gonna shake it.
I was. And then Tosh didn't come visit me for like a month or two.
I'll let you have some time to cool off.
But I don't get mad at Tosh either.
I genuinely think I've only ever been mad at like both of you a combined total of one time, and it was
Same.
that because she could not play Minecraft.
Oh yeah, that's
embarrassing.
You know what's embarrassing? My little sister, she was like, oh, you should get Minecraft. And I was like, I can't play that game. And she was like, why? And I was like, I literally can't play it physically, mentally.
Simple. I just get motion sickness when it's on the big screen.
I didn't even make it past the tutorial.
I was like,
what are you talking about?
I couldn't figure out the controls.
You just put the blocks
I don't
down.
know.
there's a reason why I got so frustrated.
Survival, though, I will
It
say
was
that.
the-
It was
Unpopular
not
opinion.
survival.
Actually, the only time I've
wasn't
heard
doing anything.
Tosh yell at me, and he was like genuinely mad.
Because it's Minecraft.
Snatched the because he sat there and watched
Like
me
4-year-olds play that.
for like 45 minutes, and he came up behind me and he grabbed the controller and he was like, "Get out!"
It was the most.
I would have been impressed.
I was like in tears.
It was the most frustrated I've ever been at. Like, I was so mad because it's Minecraft.
I
was like,
no,
bro.
just hearing about it, I'm like, what are you talking about?
I was
Like, I'm
like,
getting
bro.
frustrated hearing it. So imagine me being there.
I don't know.
I probably
Mind
would have
you-
snapped beforehand.
I was
Again,
not well.
She was literally playing for a good 30 to 45 minutes, and before I finally, like, my patience just ran
I
out.
just
was
didn't
You
get
longer
it.
than me.
I was like,
Oh.
See, that's what I mean. Tosh has like a pretty good patience scale. I feel like
You
when
know
it
what?
comes
You
to me,
rated
at
it
least.
teacher.
oh,
Like the way
But
teachers
only
can
for
be
certain
firm.
people.
only for yeah.
Like
definitely
if it's
for me.
someone he knows. Like I feel like you're pretty patient with me, but like a random person on the road, you'd be like,
That's different though.
Nah, all right. Prime example, like right with you, I'm pretty patient. With you, I'm pretty patient. Prime example with we not gonna say no names, but
Yes.
somebody's old roommate.
Yes.
oops.
You
They
got,
who must not be
you
named.
got 3 minutes before I smack you.
And you know what? You know,
Any
I
given
deserve a medal
time.
for that. I deserve a medal for that. Because every time I was like,
Yeah, I can't believe you survived that whole year.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I was
And
like,
you.
No, because obviously, like, if that's how I felt, then we're twins. Like,
See,
he's gonna
but
feel
that
the same
was
way.
God because I had the double to myself, so you guys were in.
It was like a
an
dog
hour.
that's on a very short leash, where I was like, don't start. I know. And I'm like sobbing, like, I know. But if you start, I'm gonna start, and then I won't be able to stop. So it was just
And
like,
if
just
you
be
start, I
quiet.
won't stop, and it's just gonna keep going on.
But then anytime he felt like not malicious, I felt malicious, and I was like, you should just sit. Like, just sit, just go crazy.
I
Just-
remember.
both just
tired
turns
of
hope
being
each
nice.
other.
It was
Don't you wanna
it was
go
to the
ape?
point where you would just send a picture and nothing else, and I'd be like,
But the
"All right,
fun-
I'm gonna
the
go
fun
pick. I'm
picture.
gonna go pick up from her room because she's mad."
I still have the fun picture.
Of course, I did too.
Fun fact: if
Oh boy.
the last time that I had her number saved in my phone, that was her profile pic. That was her picture.
Of course.
The
Me too.
bread. Do you know the bread picture?
No.
I'll show you the bread.
The
picture.
almighty bread, right?
Yes, the almighty
What's
bread.
this?
You'll
Oh,
understand exactly. As soon,
Yo, it looks just
you,
like
will,
that.
you will understand as soon as you see it.
It's actually from a Christian
Is it
YouTube video.
Really? What? That's wild.
Weird.
Dun dun dun. No, that,
Almighty loaf. I'm sorry.
oh yeah.
So if you guys want to Google that.
Oh,
let's-
is that the
Almighty Love.
little just block?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I look like that sometimes.
no,
No.
nah, because this
No.
isn't all natural. Yeah, I use this one. I had this one. That's
Mhm,
right.
that's the one.
Wait, but
Icon.
what is that?
I have one that's zoomed in.
That's literally their face.
That is quite
Oh.
literally the face.
Because if you look, it's like.
Well, I
wait.
never really looked at her in the face
Oof.
like that.
Go on Instagram. So when they would call me, like, this was literally the image. And then also when I was going back and forth, like, really the broom. It, like, this is, like, the icon I'm texting. So it's really, like, surreal. Oh, I just gotta put a wig on it.
If we recorded it, that would be the thumbnail.
I'm gonna put that as a thumbnail.
Okay.
I'm putting that
Alright,
picture
please.
as a thumbnail.
Yes, thank you,
That's
thank you.
Don't worry.
amazing.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Oh, that's a personal mission of mine.
You're welcome. How do we even
Yikes.
get on that?
I'm talking about
Talking
Oh,
about
the leash.
patience.
Yeah, no, I don't have patience.
she
at
doesn't.
No,
She doesn't.
Michelle.
None.
Especially on public transportation. I literally get homicidal, and it's like I understand why people do it sometimes. Like, I get it.
Okay, alright.
I'm not
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
encouraging.
Listen.
Obviously, I am
completely crime free
Don't
as
lie.
of right now. Yes.
As of right now, could change by tomorrow.
I mean,
on the bus back,
I mean,
we'll see what happens.
I mean,
okay?
yeah, fair enough. No, because like
Fair
driving, while I'm driving, I contemplate homicide.
Okay, but at least you're physically the one that's in control of the movement.
Sometimes when Tosh drives, I'm like, please, please, Lord.
Listen. People that don't know how to drive make me contemplate homicide. Like, they make me contemplate zooming up in front of them, stopping my car, and beating their
Tosh also drives with his knees.
I can, yes.
I've been in the car with him.
I know, but
That
See,
scares me.
he'd be like,
I'm Dominican,
he'd
bro.
put on a song and he'll start driving with his knees and he gets into the song and I'm like, okay, but wait, the wheel.
No. See, you need I'm going to find a video of like a random street in DR. And that puts the fear of God in you. So being in the States, I'm like, wow, the actual red light is working. Because in DR, the
Not
electricity goes out
always.
all the time that you'll just see it flickering. And so everybody's just driving genuine. And it's dirt road too. It's not real
That
street.
reminds me of where I'm from in Jamaica.
Motorcycle.
Like,
yeah, like
the only place that people like have any common sense
It's
when
the
it comes
highway.
to exactly. It's
and on the highway, there's no speed limit in DR. So you just
I don't remember what I don't.
when I
remember
drove
what
there, I
it
was like, can we go on the highway? And I did like 200. It was fun.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, driving
You
is
just can't pull over.
driving hurts my spirit every single day.
The the MTA hurts my spirit.
Nah, see
This
that would,
is a personal message on the MTA.
that would just
If you
upset
guys
me.
could use my fare appropriately and not buy old trains, much obliged. Thank you.
I mean,
$2.75.
while we're at it, the rest of America, can we all just get better public transport, please?
Well, Washington
Also,
DC
can
has
the
really
gas
nice,
prices
it's only
go
$1.
down?
Listen.
Please. I'm tired.
She said I'm tired. Honey,
It don't work like that.
Stations in DC are really nice. I went to go visit this summer and I was like, wow, it's so easy to understand. It's
What
crazy.
I also like though is that they take cash. Like there's a little thing where it takes cash. They don't take cash.
The only thing that's annoying about the trains in DC is that if you have your card and you have like someone else and you try and tap for them on the same card, it won't let you do it twice.
Probably to avoid.
Yeah, but it's annoying. Like, why not just let me?
What if you just went to the next turnstile? Will it let you do it?
I don't think so, no.
probably because it tracks the card.
Yeah. It's weird.
That's
It's very annoying.
strange. Yeah, I would imagine.
In New York, people tap for like some people will be nice and they'll tap
I didn't
for
know
someone
that,
if they
and
see
I
you.
went with my
Or we'll just open the
boyfriend,
emergency
and
door. That's more
he
common.
just ended up like jumping the thing because he was like, I don't know why it's not working because we didn't know. And then one of the workers literally like chased us down. They were like, hey, you can't do that. And I was like, how was I supposed to know?
Yo, literally every morning I don't pay the fare just to get on the train because I swear at every time we're all like in agreement. It's like a hive mind. Someone's gonna come out, open the emergency, and it's just us just floating.
That happens a lot on like the T in Mass because sometimes
It's like
if you're fumbling around a lot in there, they'll just be like, get on,
Just get on.
go
Just
go
go.
in, it's okay.
That's me in the bus. Sometimes I do it if I know I don't like it's empty. I'm just like I just had it, and I'm like, and then like they just wave me on, and I'm like, yeah, yo, 'cause I only have 50 cents.
Over this struggling on purpose.
Because when you're in a residential area, there's no place to fill it, so it's literally like, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to take them to the train. Like,
Right.
Don't be stingy. And then they get mad at you too. But ever since they put the Omni, they're like, nah, I know you got a card on you. I'm like,
So
I do, but that don't mean like I'm trying to pay real fast.
Yikes.
It's bad. It'd be bad.
See, I'm upset because
Oh, shit.
I would rather take public transport to work than drive because, first off, gas prices are that expensive, and two, I'm not trying to be upset in the mornings when I drive to work because
I'm upset every morning.
See, listen, I don't. When I'm not driving, I could not care less about.
You
what's going
find
on.
something else
Right.
to get mad
I
about.
promise you. Listen, every single time I've ever taken public transport, I've been chilling on my phone.
Except
vibing.
sometimes when I be on the buses at school
It's
and
the
they be
bus.
going
That's
down
the
like
bus
the
more than the
alleys and the
train.
tight
Nah, that's
turns, I'm
different.
like, I
That's
know I'm
different.
not driving, but
That's
we getting
different.
kind of close.
That's
I never care. I never
That's
care.
That's the.
You know how many times
Don't worry.
I was on? It was a train. I think it was to come see you. And the woman sitting next to me, she was fine, and then she like turned and she stared at me, but like I'm on my phone because I'm not trying to get stabbed. Then we get like her stop comes up, so she gets up, immediately starts yelling about Jesus, and I'm just like, ma'am, what? And I have no like, fine, go ahead, but I'm like, ma'am, my headphones are dead, like. Really?
Not today.
As she's getting off, I'm like, you better get off before the door closes because I can't do this for another stop. For real,
bro.
Yikes!
Like very respectfully, like
Why?
Do it on the platform.
Timing.
You know what? Like,
but why did she stare at me?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, why did she look at you and then decide
like she
to
wanted
start?
to be like, does this woman look like a believer?
Maybe she saw what you were looking at on your phone.
Right, exactly.
Valid.
The silence.
Valid. No comment.
She said, "Y'all need Jesus."
I'm thinking about what it was, and I'm like,
It could have been some suspect.
Incriminating evidence.
Could have been some suspect.
This could be in a podcast, true crime, the sources.
Oh boy. See.
I want to make little noises for you. I like these songs.
You know what type of people like I just simply don't get?
Go ahead.
The type of people that just tell you their entire life story with no prompting at all.
That was when I started at my job.
Like
you did that?
Not me. I mean my
your coworkers did
my
that
boss.
To you? Oh.
And it was like
that was me at my bad bakery
stuff.
Job.
Well, this is my bad job. I'm unfortunate working.
I'm also at my bad job.
An email would be great.
Yeah, I'm also looking for a new job. If anyone,
if anybody wants to,
right now,
if anybody wants to hire 3 colored people,
yeah, we
so
can be your
queer too,
token minorities.
2 are queer.
Yeah. One is also multiracial.
One, hello, immigrant parents also. So if you really want to support,
Colorized. Hashtag Colorized.
I myself am an immigrant.
Look at that.
I'm legal.
She said I'm legal. Hold on. Why she insinuating or not?
I'm not saying y'all not. I'm just saying I was born in Indiana somehow.
It's okay. I'm isn't.
Somehow I was born there.
I was born here.
I didn't say you weren't.
Oh, he insinuated.
I'm kidding. You.
My parents were not though. So yeah, if we still want to use that card, by all means.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
All right.
I'm sorry. Did you say Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a weird.
Isn't it?
Well.
Are you asking us?
What? Indiana?
Yeah.
What?
Born in New York City, baby.
My sister was born in
Why are y'all born so
the other Iowa, not Iowa, but Illinois.
What?
Chicago?
That is the state that Illinois is in. Yes.
No, Illinois is the state.
Is the state
and
the city?
Illinois is the state. Chicago is the city.
No, I said it.
Okay.
I said it Norway.
I'll see. All of us are getting hostile.
Okay.
I
stopped. I actually was stopped because then I was gonna.
I
was like, y'all want to see hostile?
I was just about to be like that too. I was about to say, all of us. I think you're the only one that's getting.
That's how it starts. That's exactly how it starts. We snowball so bad. But it'd be funny.
It snowballs so rapidly. Is the
and the thing is, it's like automatically like me and Tosh just like click, and we're like, we're gonna like remix together.
We just go.
We just make an alliance immediately.
Whatever.
We're literally just
gay people so real.
Yeah.
Gay rights.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, so she clearly doesn't believe in them.
I am them.
You are gay, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
die by my civil rights beam.
Aww.
Oh, we gotta get.
We're gonna see Mario.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
What a guy.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Do you watch Crunchyroll with the ads? Really?
Who?
You.
Honey, I use ad block. So, yes, I watch Crunchyroll. Do I watch ads?
It works on Crunchyroll?
Girl.
Oh, I'm trying.
Girl.
I use 9 Anime. Girl. I used to do Kiss Anime, but...
I remember Kiss Anime.
She was the heat. I lost all my bookmarks.
Oh, that's sad, actually.
I
used to watch One Piece
have
Because I also used
Kiss
Manga.
anime for something. I don't remember what I watched.
They had cartoons on there too, Kiss cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's how
I
I
think
watched
it was
Over the Garden
before
Wall.
they released Adventure Time. It was on there.
Definitely, they definitely had it.
Yeah.
They were the only place that had
And
everything.
Onette, I think, would like go when we would do like
They probably had Kiss movies.
the weird movies.
They had everything.
And she would just know like the URL, type it in, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yo, she
Bro,
got
she's
like new
goated after
blog
that.
codes.
She's like, "You want to watch a movie?" And she's coding, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
And the thing is, like, towards the end there, they kept changing it, so it was like random URLs that were like,
Bro.
So
And
funny.
she's
I
so
love that
good.
she just knew.
Bro, she was just goaded for that.
she was like, actually, you have to type this.
Oh, this
Slash
one doesn't
slash
work.
this.
Let me try the other one.
Slash /656 instead of
psych,
667.
Oh, you forgot to put the dash in between the R's.
Like, I never did it, but that is a mental illness.
Love her though. She's the most beautiful woman I know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
to be
Pretty
very
accurate.
real.
Granted.
Y'all
And
see
that
her
also is
Instagram
nice, like,
pictures
beautiful.
recently?
You know I don't got Instagram.
Well, now I'm about
You
to.
gotta show.
Hold on.
So good. She looks so good in her dress. She's so pretty.
Hey.
Can't wait to marry her.
She's.
I think
Manifest.
probably one of my all-time favorite moments were those like 2 nights at the end of first year when we all slept over in her empty room. Right?
Wait, I want to see.
Wow. Let me come back first.
Oh, my phone's over there.
That's
Sorry.
crazy. You know what I miss? Playing hide and seek with the mask.
No, I don't miss that mask
Remember I
at
was
all.
under the bed and I almost won?
Remember
And then
when he was literally in between the closet and the wall, and I was literally touching it and somehow
I could
did
not
not.
stop laughing because I'm like, how? And then you kept going in the corner.
Because
like,
I was like, the way that you guys are so loud, I know he's in there, but I can't find him.
That's what happened. No, because y'all snitched me. I was under there. I was like, yeah, I won. And then she started kicking, and I was like, hey, y'all.
Remember when
They went back
she like found a stick and she was like, all right.
That was the same
The
thing.
same night.
Because then she was like, and that's how she got me. I was like, oh, I've
She
been
was-
shot. Like, it was so intense.
She was
Oh my
using the
God.
stick to swing under the.
I think that was probably like some of the most fun that I had in a long time.
Dude, those nights were hilarious.
I didn't realize I could have so much fun, you know?
Right. And like literally in an empty room.
No,
Just
literally.
like 5 of us in an empty room playing hide and
didn't even have
seek.
bedding, like.
No, we just had the mattresses and blankets.
What do you call the pageant one that's like all the countries?
Hmm?
What
Miss
is it?
America.
Miss Universe.
Miss Universe.
Right? Miss Universe?
Yeah.
It's Miss Universe.
What?
Oh, I
my
forgot
goodness.
you were doing that.
I forgot she was doing a comment too. I'm not gonna lie.
Tosh wants to see.
I
Well,
know.
Tosh can wait.
That's I'm
For
used to it.
Onette.
Well, that's why I said I'm used to it. It's okay. I'll wait for her.
She was my roommate though. I just want to
Yeah.
put that out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think you're special for that?
Yes.
Well,
You're
yeah,
not.
she is. Oh,
You're not.
I was like, that's a
Oh
flex.
my god!
Swipe the other one. Swipe the other one.
Right.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
That wasn't very heterosexual of you.
Well, it's Onette.
Yeah, that's fair. This is an Onette appreciation podcast.
Yeah.
She looking good.
I could.
Good. She look more than good. She looks scrumptiously.
Oh,
She
right.
looks scrumdiddlyumptious, girl.
Oh, slay. Her.
Love you,
Kind of
Onette.
too.
And look at them.
Right.
Serve.
Gorgeous.
I just
She
love
literally
how-
looks like a spy in a movie.
I love how like the viewers will have absolutely no context for what we're looking
You don't
at.
Just
get. You don't
imagine
deserve.
Just
You don't
imagine.
deserve.
Beautiful of beautiful women.
Yes.
Then cut that out because she's beautifuler. Yeah, that's a word.
There's a kitty coming.
There's a kitty coming. Hi, kitty,
Hi,
kitty,
baby.
kitty.
Nah, baby.
What's
She
up?
gonna step on the computer
Just
again.
not the keyboard, okay?
What's up?
Hi, mama.
This is a very nice cat.
The nicest, sweetest, softest baby. And her name is actually Baby.
Meanwhile, Emma's still just commenting.
What was I going through?
Cats are very strange.
Not on the
Not on the keyboard. Maybe not to the mic too.
Oh, that's all right. That's just her saying hello.
What's up?
She's probably
Please
gonna
don't
have
do
biscuits.
Why can't you put biscuits on me?
Oh,
She's so sweet.
hello.
She purrs.
She's
She
like,
is
yeah, right
purring.
there.
She's trying to get comfy.
She is trying to get comfy. It's not. Oh, she's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing it.
She's not too rough with it though.
She isn't though.
It's like hurts. Like it's like, oh, okay, that's a little uncomfortable, but
Pleasure pain.
you're nice, so it's
What's up?
okay.
I'm
This
glad
says a
you
lot
like
about you.
baking.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Boink.
The viewers know.
So
Okay.
Listeners? They're not viewers.
Yeah.
Anything.
Oh, and crunching.
listen, there's.
Cat
Why on
crunch.
the bag?
Cat ASMR.
Why on the bag though? That's my only question that I
Because
have.
she probably wants to play with the little ribbon.
Probably. Are you? Would you say you guys are more cat or dog people?
I'm definitely
both.
more dog, but I've been becoming more of a cat person for sure. But also, to be fair, I am allergic to cats.
You
So,
said- yeah, that is true. You did say that.
yeah.
You said
Both.
both.
I like both equally. I grew up around both. I just hate birds, I will say.
I
sorry.
don't like
I-
birds.
Birds belong on my
sorry.
plate.
Oh,
You know what?
Not well. Okay, that's not fair
I'm
because I don't
about
like
business.
turkey, and I'm not a big fan of duck.
I also don't like turkey either.
It's like
I only
it's
on
brown
certain
turkey, I'll eat it.
occasions.
I don't
Really?
like turkey at all.
I tend to buy it more because
What?
it tastes better in like peppers and things like that when
Dark
you stuff
meat.
it.
The dark meat turkey.
I still don't like turkey.
Um,
Whiter
The
dark meat.
sound is literally just gonna be the jingling of the cats.
Yup.
And
Yep.
the sound of Michelle scratching the cat's butt.
yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Maybe
Hey,
that's not.
I just think
hey.
it's funny that she has like a dark spot right there too. It's
Hey.
like two bones.
She gonna press the power button.
Maybe.
Whoa, little big baby, come on,
Ow!
Maybe not the power button, please.
ow, baby. Look at her little paw.
She's got thick little pawsies, and I like them.
Her little snow boots.
Mm-hmm.
She said snow boots. How do you?
Are you? More cat or dog? I'm gonna assume a dog because you have a dog.
Well, he is a cat, like personally.
Yeah, personally, I am a cat. I would say, but I definitely am more of a dog person. I think because it helps balance me out.
I would agree that
'Cause,
that is
like,
a true
I don't like
statement.
people touching me, but when
I don't either.
But when Sandy looks at me and just walks up to me like, bro, what do you want?
I don't like fish as pets either.
I think it's even
I like
funnier that
seafood way
she's
too
like
much.
she's not annoying when she comes up to you. She'll literally just like walk up and like stand still, and it's just like it's like just the right amount of stimulus you need in your life,
She will literally just walk up and stare at me.
or just like flop on the ground and fall asleep. She's literally the nicest dog I've ever met.
That's why I like Ira, because Ira's just like, scratch my butt. Yeah, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay, don't touch me ever again.
Max is also pretty good. He'll like
Then
bark
she walks
for
away.
like 2 seconds at you and sniff you and then be like, okay, I'm done.
You wanna
I'm
come
gonna
do
go lay
buggers?
down again.
Ira is my favorite.
Max is my dog. And Sandy is Tasha's dog.
And Ira is M's ferret.
I just said that. Thank you though.
Well,
Oh, she's
Her
vibing.
eyes are closed.
she doing biscuits.
He just
She's like,
yeah.
right there. She's literally doing this. Right there.
See, I wish my aunt's cat was like this.
I know.
I'd be chilling with him if he was
I
like
love
this.
cats, but like,
Cats are cool.
that's not even a cat. Like, she's just like the
Cats are
physical
cool.
embodiment of like the summer sun.
This is a feline representation of Sandy. Literally.
I like her little patch underneath her chin
She's
too.
purring. She's
I love her lip
aggressively
gloss.
purring.
Like her dark lipstick. She
Mhm.
looks so good. Her lip liner, I'm sorry.
I can
She's
feel her
beautiful.
entire body vibrate.
Even though she's a year and a half to confirm.
How do you know?
Because they told me.
Oh, when did you see them?
What?
Oh,
My
not,
roommate.
not them, but
Oh, the other
my fellow
roommate.
Dominican.
Okay.
Yeah, but her paws are still pink, so I was really surprised.
Not the power button. Thank you.
She holds.
She is the power, and she is the moment.
I mean, she definitely is
She's
the
an
moment.
icon. She's a legend.
Thank you. And she is the moment. Finishing that.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle jangle.
It's almost Halloween, yo.
What is it? You said it's almost Halloween.
Yeah.
It's no
Do you
longer
like Halloween
your
music?
Here she goes.
She
again.
needs to listen to the Monster Mash song.
Because
I
I,
don't like
saw a
that
tweet
song.
that was like something. It was the Monster Mash, and I was like, dang, I need to play that on the loudspeaker.
I think I just have heard it too many times.
I'm not gonna lie.
But then she was like, I literally despise that song, and I was like, whoa. It's not the best one. Like obviously Thriller, hello, but
like I like.
It's just the monsters mashing in the mosh pit.
I like I like scary movies, right? I almost every movie I watch, unless somebody else chooses it, will be a scary movie.
Prefer psych thrillers.
Yeah, I was about to say if it's not a.
That's funny because every time Tosh comes over, we end up watching SpongeBob.
That's because that's iconic though.
It
Well,
is,
it's just
it
like
is.
when I come over, it's like, okay, podcast, murder.
Yeah.
No, I mean, dumb easy.
Murder, something the most unsettling and most relevant to where we currently are.
No, literally though.
For all the victims are our demographic.
The amount of like true crime murder stuff that I watch on YouTube, like, probably has me.
See,
on
no,
this.
my YouTube is specifically, I don't know why, but Korean women and their daily vlogs where they barely talk and it's just subtitles. Korean women cooking because I'm always like, yeah, they look good.
I mean, no, fair enough.
And this one guy who makes model like figures and stuff like that, like he sculpts.
I think I.
But I really like. He's like the
those
only
videos,
person
yeah.
that talks. He's Australian.
My YouTube is just like various different
Music, of course.
educational stuff.
Gordon Ramsay.
I was about to say different educational stuff. Gordon Ramsay, and then
All over that page.
Oh, I was just talking to my friend about him yesterday.
about Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
I love picture of
Korean music.
M on my floor asleep, and Tasha put the iPad playing Gordon Ramsay next to her head. And you're like dead asleep.
I didn't see that image.
Dude,
It's so funny. That night, Tasha and I stayed up till like literally the sun came up.
I
just
only
like
sleep well
laughing
when I'm
and
with y'all.
screaming.
The YouTuber's name is North of the Border. Just to recommend.
Okay.
He
Nice.
talks, but it's like, yeah, you know.
nobody wants your recommendations.
No, but he makes like cool Breath of the Wild stuff too. Like that's why I watched it, just to watch them one. But then I was like, his commentary is like interesting. Normally I hate when people talk. What you doing?
Scratching my
Judging.
elbow. Oh.
Uh,
But no, like
I don't know what to say.
the amount of murder stuff / like true crime stuff that I watch.
I can't stand when people
YouTube.
talk. Like if it's not subtitles, I'm gonna get completely pissed off. If it's in a different language, I can focus more if they're speaking.
I think it's interesting how
I like
different.
ASMR,
I also was talking. I forget who I was talking to this
but not actual ASMR.
with,
Just
but
like,
I think it's interesting to see even just like the three of us, the different platforms that we prefer. Like I feel like I see you on Twitter a
Yeah.
lot, and you're definitely like on Instagram,
Yeah.
I love it.
and I'm always on
But to be fair,
YouTube.
like
I just think it's funny that we all have very
To
separate
be
like.
fair, I'm also on YouTube quite often though.
But
I'm
I
on
feel like
YouTube
whenever
24/7
I'm with you,
Yeah,
and
it's
you're like
definitely
not on YouTube,
It's
you're like
definitely
scrolling
Twitter.
through
It's
Twitter,
definitely Twitter.
and you're always
But
scrolling through
Twitter
Instagram.
is like a hit for me. Like I go on Twitter.
No, yeah, and I'm like, oh, people are funny, and then I'm like, okay,
It's
bye.
not even people. I retweet all the fan art or whatever, and then like the occasional where I'm like, that's the most out of pocket, most valid opinion I've ever seen. Retweet.
No.
And then I don't touch it for like 3 weeks.
No,
unless I get a specific notification for somebody that I have.
I will leave Twitter for like 3 months, come back to like 74 notifications, be like, all right, let me scroll through.
And then you just get sucked in and you're like, leave me.
And then you stay on for like 2 hours and you're like, what?
Literally. So like I mean,
wormhole did I just go through?
But I don't tweet either. Like that's
I don't tweet either. I just retweet.
If I tweet something, it's because I'm on my PlayStation. I want the screenshot.
Listen, all I gotta say is, I'll start tweeting when I blow up on Twitter.
I don't think I will start tweeting.
Yeah, I even tried to make an R1 and I was like, it's awkward. Like, where are my friends?
Well,
it's so empty there.
That's the point. If I blow up, I will actually have friends.
I just feel like Twitter is like you're just a bird, like tweeting in a
void.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And like it's embarrassing, but like on Instagram, it's like you guys are forced to see the shit that I'm partaking in. Excuse me.
See, I got off of Instagram.
The stuff that I'm partaking in.
I got off of Instagram because literally.
Not that Instagram though. Like Instagram, you have to have multiple accounts. The way it's awful.
I got off of Instagram because literally when I got rid of it, like for the last like 2 months that I had it, all I saw was just reposted stuff from Twitter and
I'll give you
thirst traps. And I was like, bro, I don't...
That's Snapchat.
No, see, the people that I follow on Snapchat, though, are, like, people that I'm like, yeah, I will watch your story because you're funny.
Most of the time, yeah.
That's how like, it was literally just
or, like,
friends.
I go on, if I'm not on their private story, I'm probably not watching this story.
Yeah.
And I would watch does Snapchat still do the, like, story part? Where it's, like, random stuff?
They... Still
I would watch, I think, the ones that I like genuinely had like pinned to it, and then after that I'd be like,
like the subscription.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then those started getting ads like ridiculously, and I was
those
like,
are
not
so
for
you click like once and it's like ad, and then you click again, it's like ad, and it's like all right.
And then if you're trying to watch like one of the like, 60-second docs was on it, and I'm like 80 seconds, like
I always be watching
2 minutes
the Tiny Kitchen.
Wait, what?
The Tiny Kitchen.
Is it a Japanese person that does it? Because I follow them on YouTube.
I don't know, but sometimes it'll just pop up and I'm like, yes.
See, that's what
Cook
I like.
the little food.
That's what I like. That's what I like. But instead now it's big food. Like I upgraded. But it's like the same thing. Like just the sound of you cooking and stuff like that.
My mom watches a lot of videos like that too.
The subtitles of them explaining, but it's like I don't have to hear you, so it's a lot easier for me to focus.
I'm not gonna lie. When I'm cooking, I have to have Gordon Ramsay playing in the background. Something about his pure chaotic screaming energy.
It makes you a better chef.
Makes me have to be a better chef.
Yeah, because you're like
I'm like there. I can't. I'm just like I can't.
I can hear his voice. The fear is instilled in me.
I'm like I don't want him to yell at me.
No, chef. I am an idiot sandwich chef.
I just be like, dang, bro, I can't mess this up. Otherwise, Gordon Ramsay will come out of nowhere and just be like, what?
When I'm
the
cooking,
bloody you doing? You donut.
I love that guy.
You donut. When I'm cooking, it's probably Plan D on YouTube. There's this Korean woman who vlogs, but she's a seamstress, so I'm always very interested in what she's working on.
I watch a lot of
putting that food away.
Like gaming, which
when
is interesting.
You do,
but usually, like anytime really, it's just like Markiplier.
Yeah.
Which I don't even mean it to be like.
It's just like good. Like when you recommend it, I like it.
His voice is so like soothing, and I like.
Voice, I will say.
I do like to watch like moderately scary things, but if I'm by myself, I'm like afterwards. But the way he approaches the games, like he does it bad on purpose and like makes jokes that I'm like, I feel safe. I feel very safe.
It's not serious
when I watch
that's
it.
That's the type of content you like. Check out Bert Leezy.
I think I've heard of his stuff.
I've
seen like memes of him or whatever.
He definitely has a lot of memes.
But that's why I like the one that makes all the stuff like North of the Border, because I'm just like the way you're narrating, the way you're making this is like so chaotic that I can actually focus on what you're doing.
Yeah.
See when I'm cooking, it has to be Gordon Ramsay. Whether it's like him in Kitchen Nightmares, him in Hell's Kitchen, whatever. I gotta listen to Gordon Ramsay.
And then I'm like pretty short, so like if I'm eating a meal, like
I like vlogs when I'm cooking. Because it makes me feel like I'm on FaceTime with someone, and I'm like,
that's why I like to watch the seamstress, because half the time, like, she'll show what she's eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because she works from home.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's cooking in the beginning of the video, then I'm like, oh yeah, we're just kind of like,
oh yeah.
or I see what she's doing, I'm like, oh, I think I have the ingredients for that, and I know 1000% I'm not gonna make it. But it's just the fact that I felt like I was with a friend, and they were like, hey, you could try this one day, and I'm like, oh.
What do you listen to when you're like gaming? Like what plays in the background when you're playing games?
It depends on the mood that I'm in.
Like when I was on my way here,
sometimes it's like Polo G type, like
I was listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Hey yo.
Sometimes it's the most aggressive, like, rap music, and I'm like, Animal Crossing!
That's literally... Breath of the Wild is so relaxing, like, I'm literally, like, gliding.
I don't...
There's a sunset.
Recently, when I've been, like, actually pick up Animal Crossing and start playing, I'm always like, I need 1,000 other sounds going on. Mm-hmm. Like, my phone needs to be playing something. Passive. I would like to also be seeing something moving on my iPad. No, I'm like a full iPad baby.
The more passive something is, your brain needs more stimuli.
I hope so.
It's like when you're watching a movie at home, you're normally scrolling on your phone, but like you're still able to focus. It's because your brain just needs more stimuli versus when you're in the theater and everything is like literally simulated to be overly stimulated.
That makes sense.
I feel like most of the time when I'm playing video games, I feel like most of the time
I'm listening to rap.
Or like watching something random.
That's it. Like when it's video games, like my go-to nowadays is just true crime. Unless it's Minecraft. If it's Minecraft, I have to be listening to some extremely aggressive.
That's so fun. I like that we all have the one game that we're like, yes, give me all of it. And it's the most like cute little game.
If I'm playing Minecraft, I have to be listening to like Old X before he turned positive.
Like SoundCloud X.
SoundCloud X. I need him screaming.
The Kirby game too, like if I'm not listening to the most like absolutely diabolical, most bracket stuff I can literally shove into my brain, I just can't. Like little Kirby has to be like to the most gaudiest, most
to just the
anti.
You just hear the beat.
Where it's like I feel like I get embarrassed if someone even hears it. Like,
right.
Oh, like Freddie Dredd, like that type of toxic. Just like you listen to that, and I'm like, there's just so much noise, and the lyrics are so like, ooh, I don't want people to hear. Like, don't cancel me for listening to him, but it's so good. To Kirby. And he's like talking about how he like wants to switch someone.
So like, I literally have a playlist called Minecraft, right?
Oh, I bet it's bad.
It is bad. There was one day I was
Link.
I was playing Minecraft before work, right? And I go to work early in the morning. Well, not early, but in the mornings. And so I got to work and I connected to the speaker because I was the only one there. And, by myself, doing whatever I got to do in the morning, do my checklist.
I do that. I have my Bluetooth and I'm like organizing.
So I connect to the speaker and I just press play because I'm like, I don't want to be here. Something needs to be playing.
Valid.
And literally the most out of pocket X song was starting, and I was like, oh, I need to turn this
I
down.
remember one time, like a long time ago, Tosh sent me like a SoundCloud playlist of a bunch of like old X songs and stuff, and I pressed shuffle, and the first song, I forget what it is, but it's the one where the intro is like something about your grandma.
Oh, if your grandmother's... Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
The loudest.
Before
and
you
I
play the song, if your grandmother's in the house, you might want to turn the song down. And if not, well, you'll see.
Yeah, and I have both my headphones in, and then it breaks, and then it's like, and I was like, Tosh,
you are the grandma.
right.
See, no, I literally, so any headphone recommendations, I would appreciate. Because my headphones is like, they're loud, but they're not the loud. But they're so loud that when I take them off and put them down and I walk out to the living room, I can hear the words.
Will be on FaceTime with me and listening to her own music with the headphones on, and I can hear it as if she was playing it like on her computer.
But it's not loud enough. Like it's not
like
loud
I can
enough.
hear the words word for word, and she's like, "What?"
It's not loud enough. And the thing is, like, the headphones are louder because I'm plugging it into the Bluetooth speaker instead of the computer.
Oh my goodness.
And then that's at 100. And sometimes I'm still like, this is not.
No.
And I go to put it like higher, but they're all at 100.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand though, because like on my setup, like when I have speakers,
like I need a stereo.
I have a
to a strap.
I have speakers, and then I have like an actual sub, right? So like
I need a sub.
When the bass, I will turn my music up to a point where like the bass starts to distort, and I'm still like,
it's not enough.
This ain't loud enough.
It's not enough.
You guys are crazy.
I literally bought headphones, and I checked online, and they were all like, "Yeah, the quality's really good, blah blah blah." And I'm like, I obviously I care about quality, but I'm like, it's more volume. Like especially with the dogs barking, it's like if I can even think that I hear them barking, I'm gonna lose it. Like it's not loud enough.
It's not loud enough, exactly.
And I returned them the very next day because I was like, they're just not loud enough.
No, like a prime example. Today, when I was driving up here, I turned on my music, and I was like, this isn't loud enough, and I turned it all the way up, and like the song was starting to distort, like that. And I was like, still not loud enough.
Yeah, I think the only time I actually listen to music like loud is in the car, because I get real paranoid even if I would be like sitting in my room with headphones on, because I'm like, someone's trying to talk to me probably. Or like calling me, and I'm gonna miss it. See,
I have the exact opposite problem. People will try to talk to me, and I'll just violently ignore it.
We know.
She sounded so annoying.
We know. No, because the thing is like that's why like when I moved my desk, like I was just like I can't see if someone's like standing at the door trying to speak to me, like, and it would like. It's not even giving me anxiety, but it's just like I get irritated and I can't focus on what I'm actually trying to do. So that's why I put it back.
I'd be screaming to the song. Most times, like if it's at least like a 45-minute drive, I will have a scratchy voice by the time I get there. And sometimes I show up and I'm like,
because we'll be on FaceTime and you're like, oh, this is my song, so can I mute you? And I'm like, go ahead, girl, because you never know.
Or I'll be like, can I call you back in just like in like 5 minutes?
I'm like, take your time, put it on repeat. I don't even care. Like, I get it. I do.
Listen, sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying?
My mom literally returned a car because it wasn't loud enough. She puts it at 100, and so all the neighbors, we all know when she's coming home.
Hey guys, post-editing Tashi here, and so this recording that we did on Dizzy's birthday was actually 2 hours long, and I know for a fact y'all are not about to sit here and listen to us talk about stupid stuff for 2 hours, so I'm cutting it here. Tune in next week if you want to hear the rest of this conversation. And I just want to say I do appreciate you guys listening, especially this far. And I hope that you guys continue to enjoy the podcasts. Thanks for listening.